We're live.
What's good? We live. I'm Delane Isaac, One Half Form Strategies.
Boy, T-Bob. Oh, snap. I almost spilled.
Today, we're going to be talking about the cost of living at Playa del Carmen. I've been there 6 times, and we're going to be talking about costs, nightlife, real estate. Maybe T-Bob can chime in a little bit on that, and everything in between. Should be a good show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Foreign Strategies. Prepare for takeoff.
That's good. So let's do some housekeeping as usual. First of all, T-Bob's is a little sick. How you feeling, man?
Worse today, but I feel worse today, but I feel like tomorrow's gonna be better. I don't know why. I just feel like it. So
yeah. What do you think you got?
I think it's a cold because this weather has been changing from cold
to
cold? Hot. Nah, cold. A cold.
Oh, just kidding.
I say cold. Well, you can't be sick. You can't be sick nowadays. So
Yeah, I know.
Sick with COVID.
Yeah.
No such thing as colds anymore. But yeah, I think it's the weather change, man. This weather here is kind of weird. It changes every day. Cold one day, warm the next, cold the next. So
In Florianopolis, right?
Yeah.
Brazil. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take some naps, man. A lot of rest.
Yeah, I skipped the gym today. It sucked, man. I was doing good. I worked out pretty much every day since being here.
Oh, nice.
Except the first day. Yeah, but so yeah, that was unfortunate. But name of the game, man. Name of the game.
Yeah. You probably come back stronger. Take a little break.
Yeah.
I heard you're not supposed to work out when you're sick.
Yeah. This is probably the worst thing you could do. And then plus I got to ride the bike 30 minutes each way to the gym. So that's a trek.
Wait, you can't take an Uber?
Oh, I could do that. Yeah.
How much would it cost?
It fluctuates. I would say here the Ubers are a little bit more than Rio, but
Okay.
I would say it's anywhere between 10 to it goes all the way up to 30 each way. Yeah,
seems more expensive than Rio.
Yeah, because especially based off the distance. Yeah, because there's not as many people, not as many drivers here, smaller cities. So.
All right. Well, we're doing housekeeping. I have a little list. I want to go over a few things. T-Bob is sick, so I'm gonna talk most of the time. So as you know, we have our sponsor. I'm not just pushing a product. I actually use it. I ran out, so I'm getting some more in. Guys, if anybody can hear us, throw one in the chat because I'm just making sure people hear us and see us. I'm just doing a roll call real quick. So this is Ramil Herbs for the modern man, and you get 20% off. The link is in the description. And then T-Bob has worked on the website, and let me put it up for you guys. It's a really cool website.
Sweet.
And you guys asked for it, and you got it. We put a poll up today, and you guys asked for it. Appreciate it, Mateo, Sheldon. Appreciate that. Ash, Domo, Shani. Appreciate that. So basically, somebody said yesterday in the chats about doing a group thing or a group hangout. So that's a tier that's going to be on the website because we get a lot of messages saying, hey, asking us a lot of questions. So instead of just doing all the questions, we just throw you the link, and it's up to you to decide if you want to jump out the plane with the parachute. So you guys got it, and we set it up. So check out that website.
Oh man, Domo, how is it, man? How's Rio? Or is in Baja right now? Baja on what's today? Today's Monday or Tuesday? I don't know. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday night.
Tuesday.
When you went to Baja, you said it was real popping. What day was that? A weekend or was that during the week?
I went with Stephanie and friends. I think it was a Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
I mean, the weather wasn't even great, and it was still popping. So,
because when did we go out there? What day? That was during the week when we went.
Yeah, and we went early too. Yeah. I feel like Baja is like our weekend spot. It's popping on the weekend. Yeah. So I'm curious to know more about that. We also have a merch website. Somebody just bought one of our hoodies. If you want to take a look at that, the link is in this description. And that we are going to be finally mailing the hoodies out to ourselves so we can show you guys what the hoodies look like. And does she got a friend t-shirt? Because I always be asking, does she got friends? T-Bob. So we got those too. And we should wear our merch so you guys can see it, see what it looks like, if you want to rock with it or not. And then I posted something on TikTok. I always post random things on TikTok to see things hit. I'm not really a believer of TikTok, but I posted something on TikTok. And if you go to our TikTok right now, usually we have 900 people watching, 300 people liking, or 600 people. We're almost at 4,000 with this post.
Dang.
Yeah, I posted this, and it's blowing up right now.
On
Yeah,
TikTok.
on TikTok, it's blowing up, man. Like I just put it on there, and right now it's like 4,000 likes or whatever. It's
Dang.
going crazy right now. So, yeah, check that out. And also, we post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday on patreon.com/foreign strategies. Check that out. All right, so we got housekeeping out the way. Anything you want to say, T-Bob, before we start the show on Playa del Carmen?
So let's get it started.
Yeah. So this is Playa del Carmen, cost of living. I could talk a lot about it because I've been there 6 times. I'm not going to say I'm a professional, but I'm an enthusiast. So we're going to get into it. Here we go. So what's it like in Playa del Carmen? I'm Jamaican. You came to the right place, man. Came to the right place.
I'm an expert.
Yeah. You think I'm an expert?
I think so, man. I think Playa is your future home. Wow, at least for a bit. I can see you spending a year out there.
Yeah, I want to get real estate out there. All right, so I'm going to share the screen of what's the cost of living I like Playa del. Whenever I choose a place, I like to look at the cost of living versus New York. And we're going to talk about the cost of living first because usually that's how I tackle things, right? Yeah. So, share screen, Chrome tab, cost of living. T-Ball, let me know if you see this.
Yep.
You guys see it? Okay. So this is one of my favorite sites I go to. It's called Numbio. And whenever I go to a place, I want to see how far my dollar goes. I remember somebody in the chats was like, why do you waste money on traveling? You could just stay home. If I were to stay home, if I were to stay in New York and try to do the same things I do on Playa del Carmen, the things that I would do, like buy steak in New York versus buying steak in Playa del Carmen, is 4 times as much, maybe even 5 times as much. It would behoove me in my best interest, both of us, to go to Playa del Carmen and do what we do, pay for a really cool experience, and you will come out profiting, especially if you're going out there, you're collecting a bag, you're doing the travel channel, you're doing like what we're doing. And I'm going to show you how. So, for example, according to the econometer, it's better for me to stay in New York versus going to travel, right? So if you travel to Playa del Carmen, if you do it the right way and you're a smart traveler, it costs you literally $200, maybe $250. You can get that round trip, okay? Now, that's the price point. Now, if you have a studio space in New York, you're already capping off at probably 2 G's minimum, right? So a meal in New York costs $20. A meal in Playa del Carmen costs $4. And you can see, are we going on USD right now? And you guys can see this, right? As I go down. And I'm going to give you guys some good places to go, some cheap eats, some good places to go on a date. If you don't want to break the bread, I'm going to give you guys some cheat codes, right? For some reason, milk is kind of similar. No matter where you go. T-Bar, why is that the case, though? I don't really know the reason, but there's a good reason why. You're on mute, T-Bob.
Amateur at this, bro. What were you saying?
The milk, no matter where you go, the milk, anybody in the chats, no matter where you go, the milk is very similar. It doesn't really change.
Yeah, that is interesting. Was it three? Was it say 377? That is true. That is very true.
No matter where you go in the world, the milk is similar. It doesn't really shift.
Yeah, it's like.
But look at this. Look at the cigarettes. Look at this. Look at this. $15 in New York, $3. I'm not a smoker, so I don't have to worry about that expense. And I gave up drinking too, so I don't worry about that. I haven't drank for like 3 months. But if I were to, and I wanted to get a bottle of wine, and I'm in Playa del Carmen, you could ball out. You can get a bottle in a club for $50 versus getting a bottle in New York for $250. These are the advantages of traveling. And if you get real estate, you could just live there cheaper. Your money goes farther. You could be like a king. I'm not saying you could be a king in New York. You got to work really hard to be a king. Really hard. Why work hard? You can work smarter.
What's the population of Playa?
Playa del Carmen?
Yeah.
I'll look it up right now. The population is 300,000.
Oh, it's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, since 2020.
Doesn't feel that big.
T-Bob, if you want to work out, you remember when we worked out, how much you paid? It's like $30 a month versus what, $100 a month in New York. Yeah. An apartment. Now, this used to be cheaper. I remember years ago, but it inflated because a lot of tourist people come in and inflated the market. The better beaches, I'm not going to lie, Cancun is much prettier.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Cancun is much prettier. But Playa del Carmen, you got that social aspect. I feel like in Cancun, you got a lot of locals there. There's not a lot of like young tourists. You get a lot of young tourist people, but I feel like there's more diversity in Playa del Carmen. You'll get Australians, you get Swedish, you get Danish people, Africans, you get all types of people in Playa del Carmen on the beach. And then they have the beach, you got the beach parties. It's just a different vibe. I feel like it's more for family in Cancun. Some people can beg to differ, but I feel like Playa del Carmen is for the young folks. Right? Okay. So I'm going to get off of this, but one last caveat. If the bedroom in the center costs $592, but the bedroom outside the center costs $265, if their monthly salary is not even $200, how are they surviving?
Wow.
If the average monthly salary for New York is 6 G's, but then you have 3 G's for a studio apartment or a 1-bedroom apartment, you can manage. You have $3,000 left over net to work with. You can invest in crypto. You can do whatever you want. You could buy a dog. You can have a social life. How do you manage yourself in Playa del Carmen? But I really think this changed because the shift happened when everybody was like, yo, Playa del Carmen's hot right now. Let's all go to Playa del Carmen. There's no other places to go since the pandemic hit. There was no other spots you could hit, right? So the issue was a lot of people were flooding the Playa del Carmen. Everybody's in Tulum. And all the real estate people were like, oh, man, we noticed all these Americans are coming here. Let's drive up the prices because they're going to pay for it anyway. So what I noticed was on my 5th trip to Playa del Carmen, I just saw nothing but Americans there. Nothing wrong with that because when I was seeing my fellow brothers, I was like, yo, what's up? What's good? You know what I mean? Like I had no shame in seeing my own Americans. But the only thing about that, the prices go up. I seen it because the first time I went was 2018. And that same price was like $300, $200. Yeah. So I'm going to go in for people who don't know how to get to Playa del Carmen, and I'm going to walk people through it.
So your experience in 2018 versus now, what would you say? Is Playa better now, or was it better before?
I say it depends on what you're looking for. If you go in there and you want to meet a lot of Mexican, a lot of international people, and you're not trying to rub shoulders with Americans. If you're an American, you're trying to escape America, and you want to rub shoulders with people that's Mexican from other areas of the world, it's good, right? But if you don't want to escape that, if you don't mind rubbing shoulders with a lot of Americans, then go now. But the caveat is that if you go now, the prices are higher because all it's flooded with tourists. It's a tourist trap right now. Versus 2018, it was super cheap. It was much cheaper, more affordable. So, I mean, it was better back then.
Okay.
You can get a luxury apartment for $200 or maybe $250. I made a video on this. So, buck travel, Mexico equals food is great. Best beaches in the world. Party life is crazy. Yeah. Mexican women are slapped on. Yeah. They are very beautiful. They're very feminine. Yeah, we could talk about the pros and cons of Mexican women, but I'm gonna talk about Playa del Carmen first. All right, let me do this. I'll do this correctly. Video file. That's facts, man. That's facts. That's definitely facts. T-Ball, let me know if you can see the map.
Yep. Good.
So let's say you're a first timer, you're going to Playa del Carmen, and you're like, how do I get there? What's the cheapest way to get there? If you're coming from New York, like me, you go to Cancun. This is where the airport drop you off. There's no airport in Playa del Carmen. That was my first mistake. Number one, I thought there was an airport there. No, you get dropped off in Cancun, and there is no Ubers that can take you from Cancun to Playa del Carmen. If you take a taxi, there's a big possibility that you might get scammed, especially if they see that you're American, if they see that you're European, they know that you got money. As soon as you come out, they hound you. It's like a free for all. If you want a budget, you look for this bus. It's called Audio. It's called the Audio bus. It only costs $7, and they run every 15 minutes. You get free Wi-Fi on a bus, right? And it's a comfy ride. It takes 45 minutes tops.
That's bro. I wish I would have knew you before I went to Playa for the first time, bro. I took a taxi.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
Bro, both ways, bro. I took a taxi from there to Playa, then from Playa to, like, I stayed in Playa for a bit, then from Playa to Tulum, took a taxi again, and then back. And then I found out about what you just said. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Quadruple the price.
They check. Yeah, they look at you. They like, oh, he got money. What you want to do is, if you got a guy, I had a guy in Playa del Carmen. He's my taxi guy, and he only charges me like literally like $10, maybe even less than that, pesos. He's my guy. So what you want to do is find a guy that you trust. If you guys want my guy, I'm gonna put the link in the description. I'm gonna look up my guy, and as long as you tell him I sent you. All right, so we get back to the show. Let me just post this real quick. All right, so you take the Audio bus, and if you have a guy, you could do that. The third option is you can rent a car. It's very cheap to rent a car. I think it's like $20 a day. Don't quote me on that, but it's damn near just about that much. Now, the caveat about renting a car is the cops are very they on a come up, especially during COVID. They like to make the come up. They like to bribe Americans or Europeans, people who got money. So what they do is they stop you for no reason, and they say, "Oh, something happened," and you're like, "What? My tail light is not off," and then they just make something up, and they're like, "Oh, you got to pay us 200 pesos or 2,000 pesos." They try to get you. So if you want the safest and best bet, take the audio bus, and it's cheap, and they get there effectively. And it's very cozy. It's very modern. They always upkeep their buses, and so when you arrive to Playa del Carmen, you get into center of the town, and you arrive around this neighborhood, right? So the first thing you're thinking, hey, I got to get to my Airbnb, right? So let's talk about Airbnbs. Let's say you're going to be doing an Airbnb for a week. Let's bring that up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that too. Oh really? You put that link in the chat, man. They would like to know that. So yeah, don't take taxis, guys. We're gonna go back to that. Start screen, share screen. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Airbnb. You guys, can you see that too, Bob?
Yep.
Okay, so Airbnb. Guys, if you're enjoying that intel, get the likes up for algorithm. Feel free to super chat, even if it's $1 or $2. If you're enjoying the intel, if you're getting some information, this educational at all, let's appreciate that. So this is what it looks like now. Now I'm gonna show you one of the spots that I always go to. It's called the Gallery. I always go here, high-speed internet, a gym, housekeeping. They have studios, 1 bedrooms, and it's right off of Fifth Ave. I'm gonna talk about logistics right after that. You get a safe, you get security downstairs, and for all those people who are like, who needs security? I like security. Because what happens is they vet all my guests. My guest has an ID. If my guest doesn't have ID, they're not coming in my place. That's just the way I roll. I just like to be safe. They have 2 pools, one on the rooftop, and then the gym is nice, man. And then they got a second pool on the ground floor. They have a cinema room, and then they have a conference room. So if you want to do conference calls, you could do that. And this is the lobby, the entrance. And this is what it looks like from an aerial view shot. You know, I'm an architect. I'm an architect nerd. So I love the facade, the exterior facade. And this is right next to a lot of restaurants. And it's literally less than 2 minutes walking from the Fifth Avenue, where you got all the strips, all clubs. And if you have kids, they have playrooms, elevated. So a place like this is $372, right? It wasn't like this before. Before the pandemic, this price was in the 2s. So that just goes to show how much it changed, right? Actually, you can see that I'm not capping. I made a review. I don't know if can you see me? See, Bob?
What are you trying to do? I can't. I can see the same screen.
Oh, it didn't change?
How
about now?
No, I still on the same screen.
Oh, that's weird, man. Hold on, I gotta show these guys this. Hold on. I gotta show you guys this. Hold on. I gotta fix this. Because I need to show you this new spot that I have. Oh shit. Let me know if you can see this. Can you see it?
Yeah. Video.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been talking the whole time and I've been showing you guys nothing. Okay. So I'm just gonna fly through this real quick. All the things that I was talking about. Can you see this?
Yeah.
You got the safety box. You got the nice bedroom. This is what it looks like. Now imagine living in this spot for like $200 a week before the pandemic. Now I went up to do something. You got the gym. You got the second roof, pool, and this is what it looks like. And this is literally 1 block away from Fifth Ave, guys. And if you're wondering what am I talking about with Fifth Ave, I'm going to show you logistics real quick. Playa del Carmen's in Mexico. Go back to the maps. All right, so if you're wondering where the gallery is, I think the galleries are right around here somewhere. And the way it is they have Central, which is actually downtown, and then you have Midtown, and then you have Uptown. Now, if you go anything above Calle 48, it's gonna be a little bit rough. It's not gonna be touristy. You're gonna be looking around. You're gonna be like, yo, why is it kind of rough? It's the real Playa del Carmen. But Playa del Carmen used to be a fishing village. Years like I don't know, some years back, like 20 years back, maybe even more. It used to be a coastal resort town. But they noticed that there's a lot of money to be made, and they made it a tourist spot. Right? So we can go back to the Airbnbs if you guys want. What you guys want to cover first? Logistics, places to eat, nightlife, the beach. Which one? Where do you guys want me to go next? Before I just keep going. I know I had this one spot in Zaha.
Oh, go ahead.
I had a spot in Zaha. It's called the Shore 46. Now I like this place a lot. I love this place. I was staying at this place, but the issue was I was taking cabs to the nightlife, and I didn't like that after a while.
Yeah,
adds up. And they saw that I was coming out of the shore, and they were like, "Oh, he got money." I'm like, oh damn. And I like this place because it had the rooftop, it had the gym, and you could rub shoulders with some really cool people. That's how I met Brad, that yogi guy. Look at their lounge. The Wi-Fi is nice. You know what I mean? And it's close to the beach too. Look how close to the beach this is. Look, right here. And this is where me and T-Bob was. Now, if you're into Argentinian women, this is where all the Argentinian women are, and this is where the Argentinian workers are.
Boy.
Oh, we got super chat. Freedom with the super chat, $1.99. Respect, family. Great details and insights. Thanks. Appreciate the super chat, brother.
Appreciate your freedom.
Appreciate that. Waltstreet in the building. What's good?
What up, Walt? What up?
The best time you can go to Playa del Carmen. I'm keep moving around while I talk. In my experience, is March. You don't want to go in the summer like June, July, because it gets too hot. It gets really humid and it gets uncomfortable, and the mosquitoes are unbearable. But if you go in March, it's still a nice hot weather, but it's like cool and nice. It's like a cool 85 degrees. But if you go June, July, it's like 90, 95. It's humid. It's insane, man. So this is Martina Beach. It's like one of the daytime beach clubs you can hit up. And I was telling T-Bob, I can show you guys a little bit later one of the videos we did called Black Man's Guide to Playa del Carmen. And if you're a brother from the States and you hit this beach, you're going to get approached. There's a 99% chance you're going to get approached from this beach. You walk around. I remember this Mexican dude came up to me. I was a much bigger guy around that time. He felt my muscles like I was unreal. He was like, grande, 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 touch my muscles. I'm like, what? It was kind of crazy, man. It was crazy. Oh, man. But yeah. Yeah, so Fifth Ave is a long strip. Just think about Las Vegas, right? And on Fifth Ave, let me see if I can pick my guy and get on Fifth Ave and show you guys. Fifth Ave. Congo Bungo. What happened?
Walt saying some crazy stuff.
Oh, wow.
I have to put Walt in timeout.
Walt wilding out. All right, so let's hit Fifth Ave real quick. All right, so this is Fifth Avenue. It's a long strip. You got restaurants. I don't know can they see this?
Yeah,
you got H&M. Bro, man, this place is like if at nighttime, this place got like 20 clubs you could hit at nighttime. You could hit a club and then go to another club. You could hit a restaurant. You could bar hop. You could hit lounges. Man, it's like a meat market. But the thing is that crazy. The thing that's so crazy about this place is, as you can see, is littered with tourists, locals, baddies, people trying to sell you things, people trying to sell you, illegal substances, girls trying to sell you massages. You know what that means? It's about I'm not sure how long the strip is, but it's a pretty lengthy strip. It's a pretty lengthy strip. And I've never been to Vegas, but I can imagine this is the closest thing to Vegas. It's a sensory overload. It's like going to Rio for the first time. It's a sensory overload. You get hit with like beautiful women all over the place, lights. People ask you, hey, buy this tequila, get this cigar. And the tequila is like almost paying for like water. It's almost free. They give you like, if you go to the right spot, Chico. If you want a pregame, you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Just go to tequila spots and act like you're going to buy tequila. They give you free shots, man. I swear. This is one of my if you want to go to a date spot or you want to hang out with the fellas, this is one of the first spots I went to right off the beach. It's called Zinzi. And it's incredible. Right off the beach. I remember for New Year's, there's a million people out shooting fireworks, taking pictures. This is where I go pregame. I get like my food in there, take a date or whatever, hang out with the fellas. And it's like a family atmosphere. I know, we know the bartenders, friends, most people there. Sometimes I have a tab and I'll just leave it open and I'll come back the next day and pay for my tab because I come there so often. One time I came there, they thought I was Jason Derulo. It's crazy. It's funny. But yeah, a lot of baddies come here because it's like, it's cozy, it's nice music, prices are decent, it's chill. Let's go further down. Let's go to the place called Fusion.
Fusion, oh yeah, that's a spot.
Fusion is the spot, guys. So Fusion is kind of like Senzi. but they play live music, and you can get a table right off the beach, 5 steps away from the beach, and you get served by like an Argentinian waitress or something. It's amazing, man. It's incredible. It's almost surreal.
Yeah, the spots.
Yeah. You go here at nighttime, this is what it looks like. They throwing fireworks. This is also a pregame spot before you hit the night spots. The food is not bad. It's a really cool spot, man. If you're into like cool vibes, like cool running or like Jamaican, Rasta, like Caribbean vibes, then you want to go here. Really cool. And you can meet people from all over the world here because a lot of people know about this. International people know about this spot.
So you got a question. Wow.
For 8 days, 7 nights, I would say 1,000 is good because the tourism went up. You're gonna spend, if you want a nice spot, you're gonna spend at least for a week $300 to $400 on a nice studio. Unless you just don't care and you just get a hole in the wall, that's on you. But actually, you know what? Not even 1,000. That's too much for a week. Maybe 600 because you're eating every day. It depends on what you want to do. I would say 600 to be on the safe side, and that's without flights and stuff. All right, let's go back to it. I'm gonna show you guys a cheat code. If you want to take a girl on a date, you don't want to spend no money, and you want to do a first date, because let's be real, right? Like, who wants to like shell out all this money on a first date? Let me see if I can find it. Charlie's. All right, so this is this place called Papa Charlie's. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You go to Papa Charlie's, and they have this thing where the menu is, if you go before a certain time, you get an appetizer, an entree, and dessert for $7 and a drink. So that's $14 for you and your date. I'm not capping. You just got to check the times. So this dude is smart. He probably paid $14 for this whole meal. Or she paid for it. Or they split it. It's a cool spot. It's good vibes. It's a little further in. You know, it's a little further in from like the touristy areas. Wait, what the hell? What happened? I'm trying to get back to the map. Wait, what happened? Give me a second, guys. Hold on a second. I gotta get back to this map. T-Ball, you want to pull up any questions? I can answer.
Yeah, we got a couple. So one asked, places you stayed had full kitchens. I don't think I've stayed in a place with a full kitchen in Playa. What about you?
With a kitchen?
Full kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, you can always vet it out on Airbnb. You can always vet it out. You got a super chat. How are the women in Merida, Mexico? I've been to Merida, Mexico, and you know what? I'm gonna pull up Black Man's Travel Guide. Actually, guys, do you guys want me to continue on with the presentation? Show you guys the Black Man's Travel Guide, and we do some commentary over it. Should I pull up the Black Man's Travel Guide video? Because it's kind of like showing you the nightlife, it's showing you the social aspect of it, or should I just skip that and then show you the presentation? The women of Merida is like a place you go when you want to settle down. You want to get real estate. When I went to Merida, I noticed that all the women are very feminine. They're very pristine, and they're marriage ready. So if you're going to Merida and you're looking for somebody, and you're looking to wife up a Mexican sister, that's the place to go because it's a slow pace there. There is no cartel influence. That's a place where all the cartel families actually go. There's actually it's very traditional, and it's a safe zone. It's not like Cancun. It's not like Playa del Carmen where there's not like Tulum where there's like cartel activity. There's none there. Actually, it's very safe. I think it's one of the most safest cities in the world. I'm not sure what rank, but it's pretty up there. Um, hey T-Bow, how do we drop a link so some guys can come in and they can talk about the experience applied?
I'll get it.
You get it? I'm gonna look for the black man's guy real quick. I'm gonna pull that up. So yeah, Merida is very beautiful, man. Very beautiful. If you're looking for if you want to change your pace, you want to slow down a little bit, you want to take a break from like a place like Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and it's very affordable. Like you could take an Uber for like $2. Really, really affordable. It's very cheap. Playa del Carmen, Playa del Carmen, Playa del Carmen, Black Man's Guide. Black Man's Guide to Playa del Carmen. Okay, I found it. Yeah, so we can bring people in the chats and they can talk about their experiences. You don't have to be on the video if you don't want to. And again, if you're enjoying the intel, make sure you support with the super chats and get the likes up. Okay. Let's see here. How do I do this? Yeah, let me know how you figure out how to add people. I think what you could do is give them the stream link. Drop the stream. You're muted, T-Bob. Drop the stream link in the chat.
Yeah, I just dropped it.
Yeah, we could do that, and then we could just start adding people. Black Man's Guide to Travel. Can they see? Can you guys see? I don't know if they can see it or not.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, you see it? Okay. I just want to make sure because I remember last time people couldn't see.
And your boy
Delane, what's good?
was good. So yeah, man, my boy Delane was telling me that Playa was the place to be here in Mexico. I've been here before, but Delane says he knew of spots that I probably didn't check out when I was there. So we decided to go ahead and take a trip from Mexico City down to Playa for a couple of days, and wanted to give you guys a little insight on our trip and what you guys can expect if you decide to come here to Playa. So Delane, go ahead and give them the laydown of Playa and what you think Playa can provide us single men or us men.
All right, so I've been to Playa 6 times, right? So my first time was obviously before COVID, and it was very diverse. And the women, let's be real, people won't know about the women, right? You got people from Australia, you got people from Sweden, Denmark, the case may be. So as time I keep visiting, it just got better and better. You know what I mean? It was just aging well, like fine wine. So my sixth time around, my seventh visit, T-Bob, I call him T-Bob for sure. I was like, hey man, I have to show him Playa del Carmen through my eyes, it's kind of like a impromptu or like a tour. And I was like, bro, you got to see it the way I do it, because when me and my boys hang out, we just have a lot of fun. And I know when he was here previously, you know, he was doing his dates and stuff. But when we're hanging out with the fellas, it's a different experience. So this video is all about that, those experiences.
Exactly. And one of the things I really want you guys to understand is this video that you're seeing right now isn't the real thing. I want to see the real raw video of our experience.
So we still got to say fair
Please
use.
subscribe to our Patreon. I promise you won't regret it.
Fair use. So yeah, you want to click that link. It's going to be in the description. It's also, we might just pin it in the comments, just in case you wondering where that link is. It's going to take you to patreon.com/foreign strategies. So check that out.
But we will go ahead on and give you all a little insight here for you guys who are just looking to go down to Playa, to travel, to experience it. You're not looking to do anything crazy. So currently we're at the Mid-Dogwood Cafe, and actually it's probably one of the best internets I've seen traveling, honestly, anywhere. We are pushing 150 megabytes per second inside the cafe.
I'm gonna skip a little, all right,
T-Bar? Per second outside on the porch. So guys, come check it out. It's honestly probably the best internet you're gonna get in
I'm gonna skip a little. Okay?
Probably in Mexico.
Yeah.
So check it out, guys, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, and we got receipts too. Look at that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
What did I tell you before?
So pretty much the whole time, like, okay, before we got to Playa, he was like, bro, did you walk on a beach the last time you came? And I was like, not really. He was like, dude, I guarantee you, if you walk on a beach, people are going to start checking. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to take pictures with you. And that's exactly what happened. Literally the very first, I'm not exaggerating, the very first.
Yeah, you can see in the back.
Yeah, that's
we just stepped off.
Stepped off, right?
That's the beginning of the tour.
Stepped off. And these young ladies came up to us and like, oh, can we take pictures with you guys? And we just started chatting. They were like, yeah, let's hang out, let's go grab drinks, etc. So your boy Delane was not capping. He literally told he told it exactly how it went down. Like literally, as soon as we walked on the street, we started getting people wanting to talk to us, etc.
And this is the crazy thing about this beach, because when you walk along this beach, people want to take pictures from you, especially if you're a brother. You know, a lot of people thought I was Jason Derulo when I was walking around. I don't know. They probably thought you was somebody.
It's mind blowing. Like I saw what dude. Like I literally saw like 3 or 4 people walk up to you that day.
Yeah.
Like oh.
Yeah,
like,
can I take a picture?
Can I take? Yeah, and actually the night before. Remember that guy that came up to us?
Yeah.
It was like, you got, like, just wanted
to be friends.
Exactly.
Like,
can we take pictures with you guys?
Exactly.
So it's a cool experience. So I definitely think you guys should check that out. The people are just ready to have a good time. And that's something that I really like about a place like Playa versus, so currently we've been staying in Mexico City for most of the time. So
you get there before 9 because it explodes, and what happens is they hold a lineup, so they attract more people, more clientele to come in, and you'll be sitting in line for like 30 minutes. So you're like, I know there's nobody in here. So they do that on purpose so they can like attract. That's what people do in New York. That's like an old trick that they do.
Exactly. And the cool thing.
I think we had Buck travel, but I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, he just got dropped off.
He got dropped off. Hey, Buck Travel, sign in again. So we can just get your experience of Playa Del Carmen.
Thing about it is you meet a variety of people, and honestly, I mean a variety. I'm not gonna say exactly who all we met there,
right?
But just take my word for it. So if you like a place that's very diverse, please check this place out. I promise you, like the fact that drinks are so cheap, it's a good time. We actually end up going out with people after this that we met here at Bar Local. So easy to meet people, cheap drinks. I mean, it's not much better than that.
Cool spot. It's very diverse too. It is, right?
They get people from all over.
We get all types of crowds.
All types of crowds. France, Spain, you know.
My man was lit. My man was lit. Could we play commercials? I'm not even sure.
Oh, you're playing it from I went on and got the premium.
Right, Brazil.
What'd you say?
So I went on and got the premium, man. I'm tired of them
Right.
commercials on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
The U.S. Right. So yeah, great spot. Honestly, one of the dope, probably the dopest street in Playa. So it was nice being able to sit there, have a good time, people watch.
It's like Vegas, man.
Yeah, honestly.
I've never been to Vegas, but if I can only imagine what it's like,
Exactly.
it's just like Vegas. Just insane amount of people on the strip. All right, so super chat. I'm doing presidents for super chats first before we get to the other ones. Sheldon Harvey with the $10 super chat. Thanks for the support. I'm planning Tijuana and Playa del Carmen for a week. Thanks for the intel for new passport traveler.
Love it.
Thank you, brother. In the beginning, we do housekeeping. We talked about we have a website. If you want to do a consultation with us, we can do that. If not, you can play the tape back. I talk about arrival, from getting around to getting to your Airbnb to doing activities during the day. Yo, this night was crazy because you was so tired. So I went out by myself, and I went out. And met these bad Colombian girls, and they were so friendly. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a crazy night, man. If you would have came out, I wish you came out with me, man. That was the day where you was like, yo, I'm tired. I don't want to talk to you. I'm just going to bed. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm sick and tired of being tired. I was like, all right, man. All right. I went on outside, went by myself, Lone Ranger.
Man.
I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna let this guy live, man. So anyway, appreciate the super chat, brother. You're gonna love Playa.
Exactly. And this spot was where we went after we went to Prana, right?
Right.
And here I noticed it looked like there was more local.
Citizen
right?
Lou. So this place, Tun is it's a spot they actually changed the name, and it was originally something different. So a lot of people that are locals are usually used to going to this type of place because it's one of the oldest establishments off Fifth Avenue. So you get a lot of people who been there for 5 years, been there for like 10 years. A couple of my friends, they actually been there for 10 years. They always go to this place. So everybody knows each other.
So yeah, if you definitely like more of the local vibe, I would definitely recommend this place. It was cool. They played, what type of music was it again?
So they played top 40, a sprinkle, a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of reggaeton, a little bit of R&B. I think this place plays a little bit of bachata, merengue, salsa music as well. So the thing about this place, once you come in and you get a vibe for it, like you vibe out for 15, 20 minutes, that's how it's pretty much going to be all night.
What were the price? I can't remember. What were the prices like?
The prices are decent because, like, if you get a bottle, right, in New York, you're easily spending $200. That's the dude I was hanging out with. Right? This place, you can get a nice bottle. Dude in the yellow shirt. That's really cheap in comparison to New York. Now, I don't know where you guys are coming from, but where I'm coming from, that's a steal. Because I usually go there with a buddy, and we split $25 down the line. Remember her?
Okay, and the beer, I think, was what, like maybe $2, $3?
$3, $4, maybe like, around that price. So it's very affordable.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Exactly. So that's definitely another good thing about Playa is your dollar stretches. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like dirt cheap. It's not, I wouldn't say it's as cheap as like Colombia because obviously it's still a tourist town. So that definitely boosts the price a little bit, but it's affordable. You can have a good time without breaking the bank. And that's
all right. So you guys get the gifs. This is the first time we've done this. I'm gonna stop screen. Citizen Lou, I think you're on mute.
What's up, brother?
What's good?
What's good, man?
What's good with y'all family? What's up,
What's
man?
Where you from?
What's up, bro?
Where you from, citizen?
I'm from Mississippi. I'm in Columbia right now, though. Bro, I was on Grunt panel with y'all on Young Girls panel.
Oh yeah, you had the.
Yeah, I just can't. Yeah, I cammed up now. I didn't cam up then. I was doing
Oh, okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I took your advice too. I did a walk around a little bit. It's kind of bad, but I'm practicing on it. So yeah, I'm starting to do what y'all saying. But when y'all put up the community tab about the Playa del Carmen, I hit it. So I was like, yeah, I gotta pull up. You know, I love Playa del Carmen was dope, bro. Yeah, I had some good footage.
When's your first time going, and what was it like?
See, now this I went kind of when that COVID was popping off. You know what I mean? I think it was around October, September, around that time of 2020.
Yeah.
That's when I kind of went. So it was still live though. It was still like a lot of stuff going on. But did y'all go around that time? Or this is like a couple years ago?
This was
so many times. When did we go last?
Last was February, March, April, May. Was it May
of this year?
Yeah, this year.
Oh, so it's probably popping in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was man. They had new clubs that was up, new restaurants, new residential towers. I'm like, damn, everything's new out there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll answer that. Oh, I'm in Medellin, Waltstreet. I'm in Medellin right now. But yeah.
What do you like best about Playa del Carmen?
Man, you know, man, that's a good question. It's hot. It's hot. I will say that it is hot. I kind of prefer TJ a little bit more, kind of that on the West Coast because it's a little bit cooler. But Playa del Carmen is cool because you see a lot of Americans. You know what I mean. If your Spanish isn't that good, you can kind of still have that American training wheels type. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to like totally immerse yourself. You still got kind of amenities for America. Right. And you can take that. It's like a 2-hour flight to Houston or Dallas, so you can just be in and out. So, but I do like the proximity, the people. I like Playa del Carmen because it's, you know, I work from home, right? So I was out there working remote, and they had like some cool work from home. We call them like co-working spaces.
Co-working spaces, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I advise a lot of people, man, if you traveling, always hit a co-working spot, a co-working space up, because you just get like a cheat code to like, they know what's going on, they know where to go. They probably have some type of team building event, some free food, you know what I mean? So that's always a good, that's always a good thing to do. Try out.
Right. It's a great way to meet people. What kind of spots did you hit up? Like nice spots?
So I was on man, so y'all can help me out because I was only there for a few weeks, but it was like, you know, that spot where they do salsa. I can't do salsa like that, but I was like, you know, if you just do a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If you just do a little, you know, they'll kind of guide you through it, but they won't really make fun of you. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? It was kind of on that.
It's on Fifth Ave?
It's on Fifth Ave. It's on Fifth Ave.
That's the spot.
Okay. That's the spot. Yeah, that's the spot. Yeah. What's it called?
I don't know the name of it, but I know that's the spot.
But you know what I'm talking about, that because you can't miss it, right? Like, yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
It's right there. They got prime real estate. It's prime location. Okay, so you went salsa dancing. Did you do any activities? Did you go hit any cenotes? Did you like jet ski? Did you do the catamaran?
Man, I didn't. I should have, man. That's like a regret because I don't know. I had planned on being there longer, so I was and then I had like a job interview in Dallas, so I had to just kind of leave. But I did want to do I know it was a 4-wheel adventure ride, right? I wanted to do that, and then what did y'all do? What did y'all do?
I took them. I gave them kind of like the college experience. Like I took them to this place called Bar Local.
Okay.
On the video, tequila shots are 20 pesos. You want margaritas? They're like 40. So that's pretty much $1 a shot, $2 for drinks. And when you go there, everybody's just turning up, man. It's like a college atmosphere.
I was gonna say, man, that little bar next to my hotel I was at, man, they were like doing coke in the bathroom. And I was like, that. Y'all doing it just like that, like just out in the open, like. I'm like, right next to the soap. They just. I'm like, whoa, bro. Let me get through, fam. Let me.
That's crazy, man. Damn.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. I can go into the nightlife. I can continue the presentation. Or we could just talk more about your experience.
Hey,
or we could
big dog, this y'all house, man. I'm just a guest, bro. Do what y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling.
So continue the presentation. I'm gonna go into the nightlife. Just give me a second, man. See, Bob, you want to pull up any questions in the meantime? Let me cue this up real quick. Trying to find some nightlife. Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of citizen questions.
Okay. Let's see. All right, here we go. Playa del Carmen maps.
Hey, did y'all go to Isla Mujeres?
Isla Mujeres?
Yeah, Isla Mujeres. Did y'all go there?
Yeah. I definitely went. I did a video. I have a channel called Great Spaces TV. It's a travel channel, and I've done Tulum, Merida, Habas, Puerto Vallarta, Puerto Escondido, Oaxaca, Tulum. I probably said that already. Cancun, obviously. Isla Mujeres, Merida.
Big dog, how you feel about Tulum, man? What's your opinion on Tulum? Because I'm kind of.
I think it's a great place if you want to do real estate. T-Bar got real estate there, and if you want to make that bread, your money will go far there because a lot of people go there. They just throw their money around. So you want to take advantage. You want to take advantage of that. You got to really know how to move in Tulum.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta get it when you fit in. Once you get it, if you're gonna go hang out on the beach, it's your best interest to rent a car or rent one of those ATVs. Because if you hang out at night on the strip on the beachfront, it's gonna take you forever, and they're gonna charge you extra gringo prices to get back to your spot if you're downtown. Right? And I just discovered a downtown spot, downtown Tulum, where it's like they play hip hop. It took me forever to find a spot. It's right above K-Box coffee shop, and it turns into a club at nighttime, and like it's multicultural, like it's diverse. They have DJ up there playing. You get views overlooking downtown Tulum. It's beautiful. Music is playing, good drinks, but they have spots like ice cream bar where it's kind of hip hop. People are not into themselves as much. It's not pretentious. It's raw. It's kind of like an college atmosphere. And the people who work there, man, cool. Like every time you're going by, girls is twerking. It's like a we don't care atmosphere. We're not trying to stunt on nobody. They're just having a good time. And they have a lot of spots like that. You just got to know where they are. Ice cream bar is one. But if you're trying to look for the model, if you're trying to do models and bottles, you might want to do Rosetta. I'm saying this wrong. Negrita, where it's like everybody got sparklers. You think you're like celebrating on New Year's or something. The way they have
I think I know. Is that the spot? Like it's near a beach. It's like connected to the beach. Yeah. That was a cool spot. Yeah, my buddy was in town, and I just went there that one time.
Yeah,
and I see what you're saying about the car. That's why I was like, man, you really do need it's kind of hard to get around a little. It seems in Tulum, but okay, yeah, I'm definitely have to check that out again and just do some more research, do some more exploring when I go to Tulum. When I go back.
So yeah, you can definitely you got options, man. I mean, we could talk about that could be another stream for another day. But Tulum is like, it's like you got to be really strategic when you go there. You can't just be going there willy nilly. You're just gonna be.
That's fact.
You're gonna hate.
Hey, you're gonna be disappointed, though.
Exactly.
You gotta have a game plan for real. He ain't lying about that, boy. He is not lying.
You got to game right, man.
That's why I asked you like that, because I was like, man, I feel like I ain't do it right. Maybe y'all could give me some game. Okay, yeah, you right.
Yeah, Tulum is another animal. Another beast.
I mean, I know how to move to Tulum, so I know I can have a good time there. I mean, I'm gonna share a Patreon story. I can't share it right now. It's the first time I've ever did something like that in Tulum. It was crazy, and it was out of all places. I did it.
Is it what I know? What I'm thinking?
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. I couldn't believe it happened, man. But I'm gonna share it. I'll share it. I'll share it on Patreon. If anybody want to know that, I'll share it in a couple days on Patreon.com. So that's Foreign Strategies. So, all right, since we're talking about nightlife, Playa del Carmen nightlife. Now I really like the Playa del Carmen nightlife. It's dope. Let me drop my little man here so we can just move around. So this is during the day, but during the nighttime, just imagining people walking by, it's popping. They got Abolingo. They play a lot of what's my man? Bad Bunny, stuff like that. And it's Sentido Tum Tum is right next door. And I don't know how they do it, but it's highly competitive. They all want your attention. They all want your dollar. Now, they got a lot of daycare workers in here. If you're into that, they got them here. If you're not into that, just letting you know. The music is popping. They usually play hip hop. They play Latin music. They have like smoke elements. You can get a bottle for like $50, $60. You can get a table and you can stunt for real cheap. Mandala is popping. It doesn't look like much during the day, but let me tell you, this is like a real premium club. Like it's like it goes another level up, and you can see that in Playa del Carmen Black Man's Travel Guide, the video. And they actually open up more clubs over here too. I don't know the name of them. Well, oh yeah, you can see it. They open up more clubs. They open up one here and one here. So it's sensory overload, man. You can get a hotel right here, man. You get a hotel right here. This is the Lions, Daniel. This is Devil's Brew. It's just a lot. Like you could just come out. You can come outside at any time. There's people out here just partying. And then you got Fifth Ave right here. And you walk down Fifth Ave. Let's take a little tour. Okay. Because I want to show you some other spots, some other lounges that you can hit. And your first time when you go down there, if you're a brother, they're all gonna call you Black Panther.
Or LeBron or Michael Jordan.
Yeah, they called me Killmonger when I was down there.
Oh yeah, because you got the thing. They'll be like, hey yo, LeBron.
Yeah.
It's a cool kind of racism. Now I'm playing.
yeah, right. But it's like cool.
Right. Call me Michael Jordan. That's cool. I'm bald. I know it.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to get over here to show you another spot. So there's another spot called La Embajada. This spot is popping. Now, for the guys that, single, they want to have a good time. Every time I went to this spot, I met somebody there. People are very festive. They got light show. They got different layers. The drinks, super cheap. I've seen so many people getting turned up, toe up over there. You can get like a really tall something for about a couple dollars. When I go there, I come out, they're like, oh, Delane got that New York money. And I'll be like, yeah, drinks on me because it's so cheap. So they used to living out there, so they used to apply the Carmen prices. Then let me keep it moving with the tour. So as you can see, they got Starbucks, they got ice cream, and they're gonna have girls walking up to you and they're like, you want a massage? And they're gonna ask you if you want a happy ending. And you probably pay like $20, I think, because they always. I asked because I was curious, business purpose.
You said for research purposes.
I love how you have to clarify that.
Yeah, just to let for intel, like just to let the fellas know.
Yeah, just pass the word, right?
Exactly.
I
Um,
love it.
let me see. There's some other spots. Oh wait, did we pass it yet? I'm trying to get to this lounge. There's a lounge we went to. Remember when we went to the lounge, T-Bob? Oh, I think we passed it already. It was in Mandela. I think we passed it already. But anyway, that's some of the nightlife. You could find more nightlife around there. And it's right. You could take the ferry to Casamar in the island. It takes you right over here. I actually been to Casamar once. And you could you could rent scooters and you could ride the whole island. You want to get there early, like you want to go there like squat it up, go there like around 8, and just go there, stop at a beachfront, like this spot, take a break, and then keep that going. I'm trying to think what else you could do. There's a beach. Like if you guys like beach clubs, that's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. All right,
Nice photo.
Oh yeah, that's the Argentinian. That's the Argentinian spot. There's a beach club, and they have like baddies out there out front. Carolina, here it is. My bad. Carolina, and it's a little pricey.
Ooh.
It's a little pricey, but
nice.
You get day partying like crazy. Now, if you want to meet like international folks, this is where you go. And it's like Argentinian models walking around serving you. This is what it's like when it's packed. This is a good warm up during the day if you want to get a little partying in. If you want to like get your feet wet, and you want to meet some people. The food is really good, but it's a little pricey. But you can hit the spot. Really cool spot. They got a little catwalk. Go inside. There's a bathroom there. And let's see. Hold on, where are we at? All right, so we are 1 hour and 18 minutes in the broadcast. I'm not sure how long we're gonna keep going. But again, make sure you guys get the likes up. We're giving president to people who are sending super chats. This TikTok is going crazy right now. Post. Yeah. All right, so let's keep it going.
Yeah, I see it.
You see the TikTok?
Yeah,
we almost had 5,000 things. I posted it like 2 hours ago, like 3 hours ago. Just like usually we get like 700 likes or views or whatever. Now it's at 5,000.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be back home.
Yeah, we gotta get her back, man. She's pulling the numbers.
Is it the girl with the dreads, with the gold dreads?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that on.
Yeah, she has a great personality.
TikTok is going crazy right now, man.
A lot of fun we can do.
Let's go to some questions real quick. So I go back. I go all the way back up. Anything that pertains to Playa del Carmen. We were supposed to do Argentina tonight, but T-Bob's not feeling well. So I figure we'll talk about a topic I could talk about, and I can be elaborate because I've been there so many times. Let's see what we get here. While I look at that, I'm gonna put that up. What country is Playa del Carmen? Mexico. Oh, here we go. Most stores and restaurants accept credit cards or bringing in cash is cool. Okay, so most places accept credit cards, but you get charged an international fee depending on your bank. So it might be best to pull out. It might be best to pull out cash. Leave a certain amount of cash in your safe box. Pull out spending cash, just not a lot, but enough that you know how much you budget in a day, and use that pesos. That's what you want to do. And then also going back to the nightlife, what I noticed during COVID, a lot of brothers is not meaning black men, but a lot of guys are being pulled over, and a lot of cops are bribing people. I was on a date one time, and these cops pulled me over, and they was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm going to my hotel." And they was like, "What's that in your pocket?" I was like, "It's my cell phone." And it was like, so I took it out and I gave it to them, and they're like, "Oh, okay, all right." I was like, "Anything else?" And they was like, "Oh, now you can go." So mind you, the whole time I was scared, but I was being defiant. When you in Playa del Carmen, and you know situations, and you know you ain't do anything wrong, be defiant, but respectful, but be defiant. That's being your masculine frame with them. They looking for chinks in your armor, and they want to see if you're a stupid tourist, and they want to like bribe you. Because
my bad.
Now go ahead.
I was gonna say I got a story. Or what the,
Now go ahead. Share your story.
Yeah, so I was with a girl. I had an interaction with the Mexican police. I was with a girl. We were in the car, like doing stuff we weren't supposed to be doing. And he just like knocked on the door, like knocked on the window, and was like, "Hey, you know, he's speaking in Spanish. Y'all can't do that. Blah blah blah. Get out the car, right?" So like he puts me in the back of the police car, right? So you know, I'm like over here tripping, like dang. And then he goes over there and talks to her, right? And he comes back to me and was like, "All right, you got two choices. You can pay this ticket, or we're going to jail." And I was like, at first I'm like, okay, all right, man. I'm like, how much the ticket? He said, because I had a suit on. This was like a party I just left from. So he think I got money. You know what I'm saying? So he said, he looking me up and down like this, like some.
Yeah. Yeah. Checking. He pocket watching. He pocket watching.
Right. He said, $400. I said, he's on some $400. I said, vamos a cárcel. I'm like, we going to jail, bro. Bro, I didn't even have it on me. I was like, bro, I guess we going to jail. Then he was like this. Come on, man. I know you got it. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm like, bro, I ain't got no $400, bro. And then I was mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm not finna give you no $400. And then the girl I was with, she ended up giving me like.
What did you do wrong?
Well, technically, we didn't do anything yet, but he thought we was having sex in the car. Technically, he actually interrupted it. You know what I'm saying? I was actually about to get it. And then he interrupted it. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, so he actually, yeah. So I was mad because like I didn't even do nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? For me to pay. So then she ended up getting him like $50 or something. He left, and he was trying to get at her.
That's all they want.
Yeah, right. Right.
That's all they want.
Yeah, man.
They ain't getting nothing out of me though. I was like,
how I said it, bro.
I was like, nah, I'm in front of my hotel. I'm on a date. I was like, first of all, they didn't even talk to my date. They ignored her. And then I was like, yo, so what else you want, man? What else can I help you with? This is my phone. What else you need? Like, cause it's kind of like, it's almost frustrating. You got to deal with this in America. And then I got to go to another country. And then I got to deal with this again. So it's kind of like, come on, man. What you want, man? You know what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
Kind of like, he felt the frustration in my voice. He's like, yo, are you serious? So
that's how it was too. I'm like, bro, you think I got like, yeah, you trying to shake me down? Cause you know, like you said, bro, like in America, it's more of a racial thing, but there's more of like, cause you're American. And I think that's like, I'm with you, bro. That's kind of just as annoying. It's just as, you know what I mean, frustrating.
And that's why I was like, you know what? Let me put Playa del Carmen on hold, because I think the reason they weren't doing this shakedown before. This COVID stuff, what they was doing a shakedown, because they need money, they got to feed their family, they're doing whatever means possible, and they probably cartel. I don't know, but
well, they ain't getting no money. The police, they don't get paid. And somebody was like in the taxi. No, I wasn't in the taxi, bro. It was in her car, right? Yeah. It was like she was from San Diego and she had came down to TJ. It was like a party, so it was in her car. It wasn't like the taxi. You can't even do that in a taxi, bro. Come on.
Right.
But yeah, man, I know what you're saying, man. And you know, they making like, you know, the police, they making like what, like $20 a day. I mean, they trying to get it out of get. But you know, I do think people do kind of overblow it though, like a little bit. Like people, oh, you got to bribe them, and I'm like, I mean, you kind of get it in the States too, low key. Like at least if I give them the money now, I ain't gotta go to court and miss work and go out the way. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like it's like positives to look at it, you know.
Yeah, and the best way to combat that is if you're going out at night, you're coming out like it's 3 a.m. That's when they want to hit you. So what you do is you got your guy, you got your guy on call and like, yo, I'm coming out of the club. Hit him on a text. If you ain't got him, make sure you define the nearest taxi, and just pay whatever they ask, man. Speak your Spanish though.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yo.
Speak your Spanish, like cuatro casto, and tell them, where you, how much is it, and where you trying to go. Tell them, and then they drop you that price. You just pay it because whatever that price is gonna be more. It's gonna be better than whatever that cop talking about.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? So
how many interactions would you say you had in Mexico? Because that
only
was,
have.
Right. In that scenario, I was kind of in the wrong, so I try not to use that. Like I've never been just like walking, because I hate to say it, but like when I was in Mexico, it seemed like white dudes, they were getting like, it was like every day they was getting shook down. You know,
yeah.
like every time they come back to their apartment, they was this cop, man.
I had a friend of a friend, and he was acquaintance. He got shook down, but he had stuff on him, and he paid 2,000 pesos because they know they got it. And he's like, "Oh man, they paid." So they shake them down more than us, actually.
Right, exactly. That might be some other racism too. They might, you know what I mean? That's another
racism, right?
I guess that's like they think we broke. You know, like what's up?
Yeah. No, man. So yeah, if you want to combat that, when you come out of a club, get yourself a taxi, learn Spanish enough to like get home, and that way you can pay cheap for the taxi, pay a little 50 pesos or whatever, maybe even 30 if you're really good at Spanish. You get home quickly. And then that's why earlier in the stream, I was like, yo, check out Gallery, because the Gallery is like 2 minutes. It's like a 2-minute walk away from these spots. It's all about logistics in Playa del Carmen. So everything's already cheap anyway, so you might as well just pay. Oh, we got a super chat. I was going to go to the other questions, but I'm going to go straight to the super chat.
Facts, bro.
Love it.
Oh man. So yeah, I basically that's what I would say to combat that. But I needed to get out of there, man, because I noticed that it was happening a lot, and I was like, yo, that feels uncomfortable, man. And I like to go out. I'm in my first time I went out to Playa del Carmen. I went out like almost every night. I just like the nightlife. So you mean I don't want to work hard and then go to a place and be on edge? It's just right. On there, you know. So they losing my dollars. Let me go back up to some of the questions. Nightlife options. I think we talked about the nightlife options already. Just a couple. It's called Audio. It's a red bus. Audio, ADO, and it's right in just if you're in the airport, just ask somebody.
I sent it. I sent it to them already.
You sent it the link.
Yeah, I sent it.
This is interesting. U.S. is boring compared to overseas. Most people in the U.S., especially big cities, want to live like Hollywood celebrities, while overseas people have fun with minimal work ownership. You know what's so funny, man? I had somebody in the comments. It's the same dude, Brand and Now. It's always people. It's always somebody that's giving me comments. I don't mind being challenged, but sometimes it gets a little off kilter. And it's always people who have no subscribers. They got no content, and
they got the little letter and they
yeah,
they talking noise. Yep.
They ain't got no face behind their identity, so it could be anybody. And it's like the way I'm not saying I'm treating them different than somebody that has an identity, but I try to not really take that person seriously, because it's like, what are they really putting their comment behind? Because when I'm looking at their stuff, I don't really see anything. So it's kind of like, I remember somebody commented they made their page like a week ago. That person could have made their YouTube just to comment on our page. So,
Yeah, I had a troll on my page. He keep coming out like he had made like 7 accounts already. He keep coming back to my son.
oh really?
Yeah, man, because he's trying to say I hate Africa and stuff like that, and it's such a corny dude. And yeah, I know what you mean, man. It's people don't really know like when you. I only had that many subscribers, right? But like you said, when you make content, bro, it's just a part of it.
Yeah.
People go, you know what I mean? People critique the creators all the time.
Right.
But what
that's something when we grow and we get bigger, you know, I want because my brother on the team, I want him to handle the social media. So at some point we're not even gonna see this stuff. You know what I mean? And my brother is like he's the troll master, yo. So it's gonna be troll. it's gonna be troll on troll. So it's gonna be funny when we get bigger. but for now, it's like when I see them comment, I'm just like, I'll challenge it. But am I really challenging it? Because
you know what though, bro? You know what I noticed? It didn't start coming until I started putting women in the videos. Like nobody had nothing to say until the women started popping up in the videos. Like that's what it. Say y'all got a lot of women, so you know I can imagine. If people making content
the territory. But with this particular person, they always comment, and that's good because they drive the algorithm. Whether they like or dislike, they increase the algorithm. It's cool. Hopefully they're telling their friends about us, like, yo, you know,
look how stupid these guys are.
Right. But they don't know. You getting it. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
So the one brother was saying that, hey, you know, why go to all the way overseas and spend all this money, spend thousands of dollars? I'm like, first of all, you know, we're not spending thousands of dollars. I'm from New York, and I'm spending my time in New York. Me spending a weekend in New York, that's a week or two in some places.
That's what I be saying. Y'all spend more money in Miami than I do in Colombia. Why y'all keep making this assumption that I'm just blowing thousands of dollars to come down?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think the thing is, like, the person that says that, they've never been there before. So, and also, we're not going like Rio. I know this sounds really crazy, but when we went to Rio de Janeiro, that was a business trip. We went out. If you follow us on the vlog, we only went out one night. We were doing lives every night. So we out there getting the bag. We work it. And if anything, at the end of the day, we ended up coming out better than not going there. We building something. We helping brothers. We helping brothers travel smarter. For the brother that was like me years ago, that was a filmmonger about going to Brazil. Maybe he'll go now, you know, and maybe he'll open up opportunities. Anyway, at the end of the day, we're doing something positive. We're not robbing banks. So it's just like
ain't finessing and scamming.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't know where it's coming from. But yeah, that's a good point.
It's jealousy.
Keep going. Yeah, well, you want to wrap up in 30 minutes, T-Bob? Or what's your height?
I might slip out before then. Let y'all.
Oh, if you slipping out, I'm slipping out.
Yeah, bro. I'm on my last.
Yeah, you've been kind of leaning back, bro. That thing seem a little tired for me, dog.
But I took the sleeping medicine too before.
Oh, you really did? Okay.
Yeah, bro.
So we're gonna be wrapping up soon, guys. I'm trying to go through the chats that I missed. Questions.
Yeah, I definitely just had. I saw the string. I saw the link in the string. I'm like, yeah, let me come up and chop it up, them boy. You know, it's like it's always good because we seem like we all around the same age too. So it's kind of like a, you know, more generational feel. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
Of people traveling.
So, damn, some nice ladies. I thought they were just older and tourist people. But nah, man, Playa del Carmen is.
And it's not just Mexicans in Playa del Carmen. You can get some Argentinians, some Brazilians,
Australian,
you know,
Swedish. If you African, you get people from all over the states, or European. You get all types of. Question for both of you guys: what country, if you were to go, if I were to go to and get approached most as an Asian American guy? It's hard for me.
Taiwan.
No, he's saying as an Asian man. Oh, that's what you're saying? As
Yeah,
an
I'm
Asian-
saying maybe Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah, Joe. I'm sorry. I don't. Man, that's a good question. Cause Joe, I'm gonna tell you something, Joe. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When I was in Mexico in my apartment complex, there was 2 Asian dudes, right? And them dudes was jacked, like, and they always had some bad white chicks with them, like always. So, you know, I don't think it's. I don't know. I can't say is it hard for Asian American dudes? I don't really know. Like, because the ones I saw, they was always, you know what I mean? Like, they was always had some chicks with them.
Yeah. I know they was cleaning up. Well, actually, I don't know if I've seen the Asian guys in Rio. I see some European white guys. They were cleaning up.
Nice.
Let's see. What else? We're almost wrapping up, guys. Just trying to find stuff that I miss.
Oh, somebody said Africa for Joe. That might be a.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Yeah,
That sounds about right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you stay in Mexico for a month, definitely Playa del Carmen. I would say be careful because a lot of people go to Playa del Carmen and they would just spend their whole month there. They're like, yo, I'm not. It's addictive. The nightlife is addictive. The culture, the beach culture, the fact that everything's close. You could walk to the beach 1 block, and then right on the parallel to that block is a strip, and then parallel to that block is your Airbnb. It's nothing but Airbnbs and commercial. So everything is like walkable and close and convenient. You can damn near get anything you want.
Yeah, I would say like Guadalajara too. I mean, that's a lot of people go there.
I've never been there, but I would like to go. Guadalajara. Let me see. Knowing what I know from you, Walt. Yeah, you probably like to do some adventurous stuff. I would say check out Tulum because they do have a lot of things you can see that's dope. I would say Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah. Cause that's like an hour and some change from Guadalajara, right? Because it's in Jalisco, right?
Yeah, San Jalisco.
Yeah.
I would even throw Mexico City in the mix too.
Yeah, I like Mexico City. It's just the only thing with Mexico City, man, that when you're talking about living there for a month, I mean, you're talking about traffic. I mean, you're talking 30 million people. If you know, but it is. I don't know what it is like now at like post-COVID, but pre-COVID, I mean, it was always a party. I mean, literally to like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I went with somebody who was from there, so I don't really know. You know what I mean? I can't say like if you just pop up, like I don't really, because they definitely helped me out. You know, showing me on the spots.
No doubt. Lashani McDonald, $2 super chat. Any plans for traveling Africa soon? Yeah, I wanna hit up Black Man's Travel and BMT and Barber World. We want to get those guys on a panel. Maybe we do like an interview of how Tanzania is. So I want to talk to BMT and see what he thinks, because man, you know, the content that he's putting out there is phenomenal.
Yeah, shout out to Aaron, man.
Yeah, like he's doing some international zone, man. Like he's doing some really good service out there with Tanzania. Makes me want to go out there. So I don't know. Maybe sometime next year, Tanzania. But I know this year we're gonna try to knock out Rio, a couple spots in Brazil, and then like we're thinking about Philippines and Thailand. And then after that, you know, maybe
y'all gonna love Thailand. I mean, y'all gonna love the Philippines, though. I'm telling you, bro.
Philippines, okay.
You've been to Thailand?
No, I haven't. I haven't been to Thailand. I haven't. I've been to Vietnam.
Thailand or Philippines?
What's up, man?
What's better, Thailand or the Philippines?
He admits it, man.
You've been to Thailand.
But I've heard Thailand. I heard Thailand was better.
I think we should just do both, man.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with that.
Yeah,
and check out Vietnam too, man. Vietnam is super slept on, bro. I'm telling you, like It's super cheap. It's like the Miami. Well, yeah, it's like a very touristic version, like Miami of the Southeast Asia. Like, dude, Vietnam is sick. Like,
yeah, the Vietnamese are cool, man. I love Vietnamese people.
I don't know. T-Bob might be he might be scratching himself trying to get the team to Europe.
So yeah, that's what I need to get to too, man. Europe. I'm trying. Yeah, man.
I gotta compromise with T-Bob because I know he likes Team Europe, man. Yeah, we gotta compromise, bro. We gotta figure this out, man. So
I was like Eastern Europe. Y'all trying to go to Eastern Europe, West Europe? Because that's like Croatia, right? I think that's Eastern Europe.
Yeah, Eastern. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anywhere. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Where would you like to go after Thailand, Philippines? Where would you like to go, T-Bob?
Where would I like to go?
Ukraine.
So it's gonna be time of year. It's gonna be what, winter time.
Where am I gonna need to pull out you? She got friends T-shirt.
Oh man, so it's probably gonna be the what, like January, February, right after Thailand. Whatever. I feel like.
Yo, this post is almost at 6,000. Crazy.
Damn.
What you say, T-Bob? What place?
I said it's probably. I'm thinking of like time of the year.
Oh, because it's gonna be cold, right? Like January.
Yeah. So that kind of takes out a couple. But no, I think we gotta get to Spain. Spain will be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to too, bro.
Spain and like Israel.
You know what's funny? My best friend, right? He went to Israel. He's the only black person I ever known who went to Israel, right? And he's dark skinned, right? And if you listen to everybody else outside, they'll say Israel is this and that. But he told me, bro, he had the time of his life in Israel. He said they was like the women were just all on him, and they loved dark.
Was it Tel Aviv, the city he was in?
Man, I don't know.
Okay.
He said it looked like Vegas. Is that kind of the? Does that make? Yeah, he said that's what it was. Like,
yeah, it definitely wasn't Jerusalem. So looking like Vegas. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. He loved it, man.
Oh yeah.
Barcelona, man. Yeah, it's someone said something yesterday in the chat, like when you talk about travel, you just go down a rabbit hole. Because you could be like, oh, let's go there. Oh no, let's go there. And the next thing you know, your original plan and where you was gonna go, and it do seem like the big three, like Thailand. Well, Buck Travel said Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam. I think that'd be a crazy stretch. I think the channel will grow. Someone says Indonesia is also slept on. Man, that's a lot of places. How's that work? Like, if you stay in Philippines for like a month, can you stay in Thailand for a month? Like, is that considered the same or?
No, well, they're different countries, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I think
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it'd be like Colombia and Brazil. You know what I mean? Like,
right. That was an ignorant question.
I mean, you didn't know. I mean,
I mean, because I mean that does take effect in like places in like Scandinavia,
right. Yeah. And Europe too, because Europe has like a whole visa, right, for Europe. Am I right? It's something like that. You got to have any country,
certain parts. So like
something like that.
Certain parts.
Because South Korea, I don't know about South Korea. It was okay. I don't know. They were.
Yeah, how was that? You say it's okay? Just okay?
I don't know. I can't, because like when I was in the military, right? So I can't necessarily give too good of a review because as a tourist versus a service member is different because you got different rules and people kind of know you. You know what I'm saying? You move a certain way, you dress a certain way. So they were following us in the mall. You know what I mean? Like on some like we about to steal. I mean the dude wasn't even, bro. He was literally like right here, bro. Like he was with his hands behind his back. Look, making sure he wasn't stealing. Like he.
I love it. That's
funny. T-Bob is sick.
They said T-Bob the.
I mean, if we're looking at, I'm looking at the way I look at it is what's good for the channel, right? Is Thailand better for the channel or Philippines? And it seems like we need to go both to see that out for ourselves and not spend too much time on one place, and then go to Barcelona after that. Yeah, but someone said something about Ukraine next summer. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah. I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at it for the channel. That's why we decided to choose Rio, because we were like jumping back and forth, like, yo, should we do Ukraine? Should we do Colombia? Should we do Rio? I've never been there. He's been there 3 times, so yeah, we made a good decision. But if we talking about women, just purely look women, like Thailand and Philippines, what's better looking women? In my opinion, I'm more attracted to. I'm not gonna say what's better looking. Filipino women, because I actually dated a Filipino woman.
I agree.
Yeah, they got the body. Yeah, I agree with that. They got the bodies and
they
kind
just
of features. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's just go to Philippines.
I might meet y'all there, boy. For real.
Yeah.
We about to get connected. For everybody link up for that one. Philippines it was a movie, man. I love the Philippines. I'm talking like, bro, if y'all can hear my voice right now, it's not even on no playing, you know what I mean? Like, they just really want to rock with you type, like they just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a dude, right? Huh?
Whereabouts?
Subic Bay, Manila, and was it Cebu, Cebu, Cebu. Yeah, Cebu. Yeah, so it was this white dude, right, in my unit. He had bought like 6 girls or whatever to come, and then me and my homeboy, we had just pulled up, and they were like, "Take us, please!" Like they were begging us. Like, he was mad. He was trying to be an asshole about it at work too. He was like, you know what I mean? He was like super hating, but yeah, it's like, and then we were just hanging out with him. I mean, it was a movie, man. I don't want to get too X-rated, but it was a movie, dog. Like,
hey. That could be another time for Patreon, man. We could do Patreon. Right. Foreign strategies after dark.
right.
It's not even down to $2 super chat. Foreign strategies after dark. I feel like once we get to Thailand or Philippines, I think the Patreon is gonna be popping out. I have a strong feeling.
Yeah.
Patreon is gonna be going nuts, man. They're gonna be going bonkers, bro.
What's another one they be talking about? I think somebody said, was it Indonesia? It's Bali. That's the one.
It's all like Thailand there, especially people in Australia, European. Yeah, that is true. A lot of travelers, long time travelers.
A lot of Russian people be out there too in them southeast countries. Who? If that's your Russians. Russians.
He said, what you said?
You don't like Russians? Oh no. Oh, okay. I was like,
Russians are gorgeous, bro. I'm like Kanye, man. Kanye's dating a Russian now, right?
Oh, is he?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because it was when I was out there, it was so many Russians. It was a ton of them, bro. Yeah. So it was a bunch of them, man.
Oh yeah, man. Phuket, a spot.
Yeah.
Dang. Right. I guess Thailand's back in the running, bro.
What?
Thailand. Oh yeah, I guess we're going to both. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean we could do Thailand first and the Philippines after. We just got to figure out like how long you want to do it. How long you want to do it. Do some vetting. I mean, they're both super affordable. We can live like kings there. Get amazing content. Like we can have some amazing adventures, some travel adventures. And it seemed like the women would be really cool. In your experience in Philippines, the women, what is the native tongue? What is it's called Tagalog.
Sorry, excuse me.
Okay. And they speak that mostly? Do they speak any English or
you can make it around. They have a broken version of English for the most part, but for the most a lot of them do speak English. Like they're very Americanized for the most part. Not Americanized like cultural. I mean, like influence. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, you don't have to, yeah. I don't know about Thailand. I don't know what they speak. I think it's Thai, and I think it's like a tonal language. But Tagalog is more related to Spanish. You get what I'm saying? So you might can have an easier time, communicating in Philippines. But the Thailand, they speak English too, though. So, yeah, I won't worry about that.
The dollar exchange in Thailand is 30 Thai baht to every American dollar. On top of that, it's really cheap. Yeah, man. We're looking at this two-beddy condo in Thailand, Pattaya, right off the beach. Man, it was like $800 a month, $200 a week. We split that in half, $2 something a week. That's like nothing, man.
Yeah, that's nothing.
That's nothing, It's really
nothing. Thailand is like one of the top digital nomad destinations. Like Colombia's on there too, but like Thailand is always number one. So
how's the internet infrastructure and
Philippines?
Yeah, Philippines.
It was decent. Yeah. If you're in a nice area, you'll but it was decent because you got a lot of people working remote out there too. Like with the outsourcing. You know what I'm saying? So Philippines has a nice internet infrastructure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I think we're at the end of the show. I hope you guys learned something from the players. I try to do my best to run it down. If T-Bob is feeling better tomorrow, we could do Argentina. If not, then we could. Because that girl wants to do on Thursday, right? She wants to come on.
What's tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, Thursday.
Wednesday.
I'll confirm again tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all boys letting me on, man.
Man, anytime.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Brother.
Came on.
Definitely salute to y'all boys, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.
Yeah, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Peace, bro. Guys, we're about to head out. Appreciate y'all joining the show. T-Bob's tired. Sick. I'm tired. That's what I meant to say. And
both.
Huey, what's up, man? What's good? What up? Appreciate that. Yeah, we hope you guys learn some stuff about Playa. If you're thinking about going, we got to figure out what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. I just want to make it really like juicy, like a nice steak, but we'll figure it out. Right. Hopefully we can get Shorty on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday night.
And then hopefully we can get on Ramil's.
Oh yeah, I'll reach back out.
And if not, then maybe I can reach out to Walt or Charles. We can talk about Colombia. I want to have them guys talk about it.
I think we're gonna have a boy talk about Ukraine too. When you trying to do it this week or
Colombia one? Friday.
Friday. Oh, Friday
Yeah.
we'll do. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll put for next week. Then.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, whatever we can talk about. All right, guys. I'm Delane Isaac. We'll have Foreign Strategies. Hope you guys like the show. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh, Brazil, yeah. Brazil.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Just in case, get at Walt on Instagram. We have a website up that's updated with all the goodies. Check that out. All right, guys. Y'all take care now.
Once again, thanks for flying with Foreign Strategies. Make sure you subscribe